Let your tears motivate you. Every time I look up, Will Smith is crying rivers of tears. Why, I'm not sure, but I hope those tears are fueling him, pushing him forward. Now, Denzel, no tears. Maybe he's crying under the covers, away from the public eye. A quiet crier, perhaps. Who knows? Why did Will Smith cry? Will Smith has cried publicly on multiple occasions, often in moments of deep reflection, emotional honesty, or personal struggle. One memorable instance was during Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith, where he opened up about their marriage, his journey of self-discovery, and the pressure of maintaining a flawless Hollywood image. His tears represented the weight of trying to meet everyone's expectations while battling internal struggles. These tears were more than just an emotional release. They represented the breaking point where Will realized he needed to stop hiding behind a mask of perfection and embrace his true, imperfect self. Through his vulnerability, Will Smith demonstrated that crying isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a step toward personal growth. His emotional journey became a powerful motivator for him to work on himself and focus on living a more authentic life. If you're enjoying this and want to keep me smiling instead of crying like Will Smith, go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you. Now let's continue. How his tears can motivate you. If someone like Will Smith, who many perceive as a symbol of success, strength, and achievement, can openly cry and reflect, it reminds us that emotions are part of our human experience. Instead of seeing tears as a sign of failure, we can shift our mindset and view them as part of the process of overcoming obstacles. Tears can be cleansing, allowing us to release pain, frustration, or disappointment, and once they're shed, we have a clearer mind and renewed strength to keep pushing forward. Denzel, the man doesn't appear to have any tear ducts, does he? His face will scrunch up, contort, and give you all the signs that a tear might break free, but no, not a drop. It's like watching the build-up to a grand finale that just never happens. You catch glimpses of what looks like the beginning of a good cry, but then nothing. Maybe he's saving those tears for a private moment tucked away under the covers where no one can see. Or maybe he's just perfected the tearless cry where all the emotion is there, but the tears say, nope, not today. Whatever the case, Denzel's got that emotional restraint down to a fine art. Just because Denzel doesn't cry on the outside doesn't mean he's unaffected on the inside. Everyone deals with their emotions differently. The fact that he chooses not to cry publicly doesn't make him any less vulnerable. It's just a different way of processing. Some people cry like a luxurious fountain, tears rolling gracefully down their cheeks, blink after blink. Honestly, I sometimes wonder if they have teardrops strategically placed just before stepping in front of the cameras. But I digress. The real question is, do your tears lead you to become more motivated? Well, who knows? I do know they can be quite dramatic, especially when your face scrunches up like you've just smelled something awful. But does that scrunchiness make you any less strong? Absolutely not. Many men won't cry in public. They see it as an attack on their masculinity, as if showing emotion means they're less of a man. Society has long tied crying to weakness, especially for men, but we all know that's nonsense. Tears can be a powerful force, a fortress against the sadness, frustration, and stress that consume us. A good cry is like a storm. You let it all out, and afterward there's that calm, a sense of relief. So I say cry away, let those tears fall, but don't let them drown you. Oh no, we can't have that. Don't let your life be overtaken by a river of tears. We don't want to float away in sadness, but we do want those tears to wash away frustration, limitations, and pain. After the tears, you should feel renewed, maybe not jubilant, but at least ready to get up and fight another day bolder, better, stronger than before. So today, don't be afraid to shed some tears. Let them flow, let them heal, and then let them motivate you. This got me thinking, do tears actually make us stronger? Well, if we look at nature, animals have a different relationship with tears. They're not pulling a Will Smith on us with emotional breakdowns. Take elephants, for example. They do shed tears, but not for dramatic effect. Their tears keep their eyes moist. But here's the thing, elephants do feel deeply. They mourn, they grieve. They may not cry from heartbreak, but trust me, they know how to carry the weight of emotion and keep moving forward. Then there are crocodiles. You've heard of crocodile tears, right? They shed tears while eating, not from guilt. They're not regretting that snack, but just to clean their eyes. Crocodiles have mastered the art of multitasking, having dinner and tidying up at the same time. So while they may seem like they're emotionally torn up over lunch, their tears are just nature's way of keeping their eyes clear. If this video brought you some good vibes, hit the like button, because if you don't, well, I might just cry and you wouldn't want that, would you? Thank you. Let's continue. Even seals and sea lions get in on the action. They cry to get rid of excess salt, not because they're heartbroken over a bad day in the ocean. It's just their body doing what it needs to keep them going. And what about dogs? Man's best friend has lots of emotional outbursts, but those watery eye are probably more about eye irritation than emotional distress. They'll give you the puppy dog eyes, sure, but tears don't usually follow. So maybe our tears are more functional than we realize, whether they're washing away the salt, clearing out the dust, or simply giving us a break from holding it all in. Tears serve a purpose. The key is not to drown in them. Don't let your tears overwhelm you. Let them carry away your frustrations, cleanse you, and prepare you for what's next. Remember, every tear is a step towards something better. Stay strong, keep moving forward, and have a fantastic day.